process of choosing the mages. I'm going to be splitting off my another save from this point. That way I can choose the other route for the Templars. Just waiting for it to load. But yeah, I got my people pretty much in a decent area, a decent level. I'm gonna swap out some of my characters to take them. I know in this one I can only take 3 if I choose the mages. So first things first. Let's head up to the area. Then we're gonna strip my other characters of their items and put on the ones who I do want to go along with us. In fact, I think only 2 people can come along. The first person we're going to take is Cassandra. I think I'll take Sarah as my second. Okay, let's just remove those items from him. Get off his gear. Okay. Let's give that to Cassandra. Okay, make sure it's on. Puts better gear. Okay. Constitution. Urgency. Okay. Hey, how you doing? You're the first person to come in today for the chat. I'm doing good. I'm just gearing up my my people ready for taking on the game. Gonna go choose the mages in this playthrough. Gonna make a separate save to choose the Templars. I'm just gonna be taking off my my character's gear so I can give it to other people. Oh. Yeah, no, this is the third installment of the series, and supposedly the fourth is coming out sometime soon. They're still undecided as to when.
I will take these engines.
Let me see. Oh yeah, it's already saving. I have to wait to save those. Okay. No, so right now, what the point of this game I'm actually about to do is a pivotal point in the storyline. To get to like the midpoint of the game. So we're leaving the early game now, getting onto the middle part. Alrighty. Oh.
At your service.
It's fairly easier than Dark Souls. It's not as punishing. So this one here is the champions of the Justice, the Templars, and this one in Hush Whispers is the mages.
We don't have the manpower to take the castle. Either we find another way in, or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
So you have a team of 4 that you get to choose up to, or you could solo it if you want.
The letter from Alexius asked for the Herald of Andraste by name. It's an obvious trap.
Isn't that kind of him? What does Alexius say about me?
He's so complimentary that we are certain he wants to kill you.
Not this again.
Redcliffe Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there, you'll die, and we'll lose the only means we have of closing these rifts. I won't allow it.
And if we don't even try to meet Alexius, we lose the mages and leave a hostile foreign power on our doorstep.
Even if we could assault the keep, it would be for naught. An Orlesian Inquisition's army marching into Ferelden would provoke a war. Our hands are tied.
The Magister...
has outplayed us.
The Magister's son, Felix, told me Alexius is in a cult that's obsessed with me. I doubt they'll graciously receive our apologies and go about their business.
They will remain a threat, and a powerful one, unless we act.
We cannot accept defeat now. There must be a solution.
Other than the main gate, there's got to be another way into the castle. A sewer, a water course, something.
This part where he's talking about is actually
Wait.
shown in the original Dragon Age game on
An escape route for the
PlayStation
family.
3 and Xbox.
It's too narrow for our troops, but we could send agents.
When you actually get to use that lady as part of
Those
your
agents will be discovered
crew.
well before they reach the Magister.
That's why we need a distraction. Perhaps the envoy Alexius wants so badly.
Focus their attention on Trevelyan, while we take out the Tevinters. It's risky, but it could work.
Fortunately, you'll have help.
This man says he has information about the Magister and his methods, Commander.
Your spies
It's
will
actually
never
on
get
sale
past
right now. It's pretty
Alexius's
cheap.
magic without my
I think it was like $5,
So if you're going after him, I'm coming along.
but that's the base game. I
Plan
mean,
puts you in the most danger.
they have a
Can't in good
Game of the Year
conscience
edition as
refuse
well.
to
I'm not
do
too
this.
sure how much that one
You
is.
can still go after the Templars if you'd rather not play the bait. It's up to you.
Oh, and also, if you played the previous games, I was gonna say, if you played the previous games, the story actually connects. Like, your choices matter. But yeah, if you do get the game, I would suggest going on your phone and going to Google and looking up Dragon Age Keep, and you can actually manipulate the story from the previous games to affect this game.
The others must wait here.
They have to accompany me. You wouldn't deprive me of my attachés, would you?
My Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
My friend, it's so good to see you again. And your associates, of course. I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not trust me with their lives.
Of course she trusts you, Alexius. I'm sure lots of people put their lives in your hands. You have one of those faces.
Yes, the Magisterium tells me that so often. Shall we begin our talks? The Inquisition needs mages to close the breach, and I have them. So, what shall you offer in exchange?
Nothing at all. I'm just going to take the mages and leave.
And how do you imagine you'll accomplish such a feat?
He knows everything, Father.
Felix, what have you done?
We made sure to disarm your trap before we came in. I hope you don't mind.
I've yet to see your cleverness, I'm afraid. You walk into my stronghold with your stolen mark, a gift you don't even understand, and think you're in control. You're nothing but a mistake.
What do you know about the Divine's death?
It was the Elder One's moment, and you were unworthy even to stand in his presence.
Father, listen to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliché everyone expects us to be.
Dorian, I gave you a chance to be a part of this. You turned me down. The Elder One has power you would not believe. He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
Blah blah, my cult is better than yours. I've heard it 1,000 times.
Well, you know, it's a chance for the Imperium to really one-up that whole starting the blight thing.
He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean to the frozen seas.
You can't involve my people in this.
Alexius, this is exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to happen. Why would you support this?
Stop it, Father. Give up the Venatori. Let the Southern Mages fight the breach, and let's go home.
No, it's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Save me?
Oh, you got the Game of the Year edition.
Away. The Elder One promised, if I undo the mistake at the Temple.
I'm going to
Everything
die.
I've done in the game so far is what you can do in the $5 game anyway. If you watch the tutorials I made previous, and the following things I'll do after I get Skyhold.
Your men are dead, Alexius.
Again, everything can be done with the base game. And they should also have a few free downloads, like the Black Emporium. But yeah, no, I hope you like the game. I really do. It's got a lot of different ways to play the game.
That of the Elder One. Where'd they come from?
Interesting. It's probably not what Alexius intended.
It is. It is very much decision based. And like I said, if you go on if you go to Google and you look up the Dragon Age Keep, you can alter the decisions from the first 2 games that'll affect this game.
Of course, it's not simply where, it's when.
Because if you play the very vanilla flat-based game, the warden from the first game is dead, but they sacrificed themselves to stop the blight. But you have a way where you can alter the story from the Dragon Keep to keep them alive.
That doesn't sound good.
It sounds terrible. Depending on when we are and what happened while we were away.
So earlier I took the staff and armor off of my mage because this guy hasn't we haven't gotten him yet. We're just meeting him now.
What happens if we can't get back?
then we get comfortable in
So I'm gonna give him the new gear. Okay. Oh wait, no, not that one. This one. Okay. And now I gotta give him some moves. Since he just joined the group. And again, like I said, I hope you like it. I love this series. Okay, let's see. We have to find a key to get out. There you go. Now I gotta go look for the other people that were part of my crew. That's Lysis.
What did they do to you?
There's one of my people.
No, you can't be here. You're dead and they don't come back.
I've seen a couple of your videos for the Dead by Daylight. Yeah, no, like I said, it looks really fun.
I'm not dead, Sarah. There's nothing to be afraid.
I've never seen. I've always was curious about it. I wasn't too sure if you were the killer or if you had to hide from the killer. But yeah, because I keep seeing like a Leatherface thing or Michael Myers.
I didn't mean to frighten you. I promise. It's really me. I'm here to stop this.
I know. There was so many. The day you died, I ran out of arrows making them hay. Then it didn't matter anymore.
Yeah, so right now we got flung about a year in the future.
And then invaded with a demon army. Demons everywhere. Everything's gone. All red. And I just I want them hurt. You're really here. I'll fucking die spitting in their faces.
And I gotta go look for the other person. There she is.
parts of this world into the next. For she who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water.
I thought she was in the first cage. Yep. Oh, no, she's talking to us.
You've returned to us. Can it be? Has Andraste given us another chance? Maker, forgive me. I failed you. I failed everyone. The end must truly be upon us if the dead return to life.
You look wounded. Maybe we can help.
Nothing you do can help me now. I'll be with the Maker soon.
Alexius sent us forward in time. If we find him, we may be able to return to the present.
Go back in time. Then, can you make it so that none of this ever took place?
That's my hope.
None of this will happen. Andraste, please let that be true.
You want Alexius? He's locked in the throne room. Never leaves, guards say.
You're alive. I saw you disappear into the rift.
Fiona, is that really you?
What's left of me?
Can you tell us the date? It's very important.
Mia. 942 dragon.
942? Then we've missed an entire year.
I must have missed out on a lot during that year.
You must beware. Alexius serves the Elder One, more powerful than the Maker. No one challenges him and lives.
That Magister's gonna regret it. He just kill me.
Our only hope is to find the amulet that Alexius used to send us here. If it still exists, I can use it to reopen the rift at the exact spot we left. Maybe.
Good.
I said, maybe. It might also turn us into paste.
You must try. Your spy master, Leliana. She is here. Find her. Quickly, before the Elder One learns you're here.
It's an infection. Maker, why is it coming out of the walls?
Are you sure you want to find out?
Let's not stop these bastards aligning their own innards.
Just like old times.
Might be stuff we can use around here.
Oh no. It's a bot.
You will break. I will die first. Or you will. You're alive. You're alive.
You're safe now.
Forget safe. If you came back from the dead, you need to do better than safe. You need to end this. Do you have weapons? Good. The Magister's probably in his chambers.
You aren't curious how we got here?
No.
Alexius sent us into the future. This, his victory, his Elder One, it was never meant to be.
Hopefully that works. Maybe they get those things to go away.
I need to find Alexius and reverse the spell.
If we can get back to our present time, we can prevent this future from ever happening.
And mages always wonder why people fear them. No one should have this power.
It's dangerous and unpredictable. Before the breach, nothing we did.
Enough. This is all pretend to you. Some future you hope will never exist. I suffered. The whole world suffered. It was real.
What happened while we were away?
Stop talking.
I'm just asking for information.
No, you're talking to fill silence. Nothing happened that you want to hear.
I know we gotta go through this door. What's going on? Ugh. Am I missing something? Uh-oh. I wonder if the game is bugged. Oh, maybe that was a wrong door.
May she find peace at the Maker's side.
No? This is a dead end too. Well, the marker is this way. Well, it still says it's locked. Am I missing something? I think it might have been a key. Yep, it was a key. Sorry.
We need to find Alexius. I'm sure he'll be in the nicer part of the castle. There is one.
Magister needs more power for his rituals.
No! This is madness. Alexius can't have wanted this. The breach! It's everywhere.
Don't look up. Don't look up. Don't look. Shit. I looked.
Yeah, no, earlier we had a bot that spammed. Sorry. I hope it's not doing that again. Yeah, no worries. If you ever have to take a break, go ahead. Just gonna keep trying to get through. I goofed up earlier and went the wrong way. So from the playthrough that I saw, is that you're a person hiding from the murderer in that game? It's like a survivor horror? Sorry, jump in action is the same thing. So if you see me try to open doors or whatnot, then my guy says to jump, it's because it's the same button for the to open or do stuff with it.
What became of Felix? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
And you're not going to tell me?
You'll find out soon enough.
This is the way to the main hall. Alexius will likely be there.
Oh, okay. So you gotta get machines working before you can leave.
Hold on to it. I want to look at it later.
Whew. It's not just a run and hide.
Doesn't look like the Elder One is interested in saving his followers.
Right now I gotta get pieces of the thing to of a key to open a door right now.
What damage did Alexius' spell do?
Rifts tore apart all of southern Thedas, starting here. But whether that's his doing or the breach, who can say?
Oh, hello! How are you? I think it's a fun game. I hope you guys enjoy watching it, or even trying it out for yourself. So if you see these like block, that weird shield-looking thing, they switch over to a warrior person, and they can break right through the wall. Locked doors, rogues can unlock, and other things wizards can open using their magic. Oh, I haven't seen that one yet, Climber? But I am going to check out the rest of them. I think I've watched this 9 and 10, I believe.
Climb up and shoot them in the eyes from above.
Okay.
May Andraste have mercy on your soul. No one else will.
Okay, I need one more piece of that key. Now we can move on. So that samite we're picking up is a bunch of crafting material. Wait, I think there was a ladder in there. Might be another way out. Nope. Damn.
What happened here?
Somebody had very questionable taste.
Try to make out that enchanter quickly.
I could really go for some light reading.
And where's that last piece I need? There it is.
Let's head back to the main hall. I think I know that door.
There's no shortcut through here. Dang it. There's certain types of jump attacks, like I have a leaping shot, which is square, and I do that, where I can get back and put some distance between me and the enemy. After you get Skyhold, you'll unlock specialization crosses, and you can really soup up those moves. Okay, so we're just about ready for the boss fight here.
Look at what you've done, Alexius. All this suffering. And for what?
For my country, for my son.
But yeah, there's no standard jump attacks.
I knew you would appear again. Not that
it's just like different types of moves.
But I knew I hadn't destroyed you. My final failure.
No, there's no griffins. There are mounts you can use, like horses, hearts, Draculis, but none of them fly. They're all just different skins of like a mount, like a horse.
It does matter. I will undo this.
How many times have I tried? The past cannot be undone. All that I fought for, all that I betrayed, what have I wrought? Ruin and death, there is nothing else. The Elder One comes for me, for you, for us all.
I've known this game for a while. This game is about 5 years old now, I think. 2018. But the series itself, it started quite a while ago.
Don't hurt my son. I'll do anything
but this playthrough that I'm doing right now, this is my new profile on the PlayStation 4, because my other profile I don't record playthroughs or whatnot. So this one I don't have the golden nug or any of my other bonuses that would come along with it. So I'm actually really weak compared to how I normally would make the character. I played it for a while. This playthrough, I've only played it for maybe a few days. I kind of slowed down because Thanksgiving came and I had to get ready for that. Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm supposed to hit that. And I was also waiting for a few friends for making this part of the playthrough. It's my honest answered playthrough, where one of my friends wanted me to be like a mage, like a this other character I made from the first Dragon Age game, where I called him the Unmaker, where I just did all the really bad choices that just ruined everything. But I decided to go with my rogue instead, because I like using the rogue
He told himself.
playthrough.
Justifications. He lost Felix long ago. Didn't even notice. Oh, Alexius.
Death by Daylight is too toxic? Or is it this game? I'm not too sure. Is it toxic because of other players?
This is the same amulet you used before. I think it's the same one we made in Rassus. That's relieving. Give me an hour to work out the spell.
Yeah,
I should be able to reopen the rift.
I've made another save earlier, so I can go back and do the Templar version. But you have to choose between one of 3 women to make the next divine of the game, like the head of the church, and she's one of the people. So is Cassandra, and the last is Vivienne. I'm gonna try to shoot for Vivienne, because I think it actually makes most sense for the next game coming out.
Make it right. Make it never happen. I'll fight. We'll fight.
I can't let you kill yourself for me. There must be another way.
Oh.
Look at us. We're already dead. The only way we live is if this day never comes.
Yeah, no, sometimes people make it bad to,
Cast your spell. You have as much time as I have.
A Templar option is that instead of helping out the mages, you get to help out the knights instead, the Knights Templar. So you can, you have one or the other army to further your game later on. You can't get both, because whoever you don't choose is going to side with the bad guy. And, yeah, they become these.
Guide me. Maker, take me to your side.
So since I'm choosing the mages, the Templars are going to side with the bad guy.
You move, and we all die! You'll have to do better than that.
But every option that you choose, like, if you choose it to save the mages, you can either side with them, like making them like an open, friendly relationship, or you can be a bad guy and like lock them up and force them to work for you.
You won. There is no point extending this charade.
Oh. All right. That's such a sad thing, because players can either make or break a game.
You'll die.
Everyone dies.
Not everyone, but you can end up killing a bunch of people, which includes your own teammates you have in this game. In fact, sometimes you might be thinking you're making a right choice, and then one of them will turn their back on you and attack you instead. Oh, here comes the king.
Grand Enchanter, we'd like to discuss your abuse of our hospitality.
Your Majesty.
When we offered the Mages Sanctuary, we did not give them the right to drive our people from their homes.
King Alistair, Queen Honora, I assure you, we never intended...
In light of your actions, good intentions are no longer enough.
You and your followers have worn out your welcome. Leave Ferelden, or we'll be forced to...
Yep, I made Alistair king. In the first game, you get to have him as your first friend. Actually, in this playthrough, I made Alistair as king, and Honora is the queen regent, but the actual queen that's married to Alistair is the first warden.
The Inquisition is better than that, yes?
I suggest conscripting them. They've proven what they'll do given too much freedom.
After this, stick them up a tower.
It seems we have little choice but to accept whatever you offer.
Actually, he's like I said, he's not married to it. That's just a political marriage. The marriage that he has is actually to the warden from the first game. You'll find out later on as the game progresses. But yeah, no, we're gonna sadly take them as their prisoners.
Prisoners and conscripts of the Inquisition.
We shouldn't have accepted the Magister's help, I know, but...
The sky has been torn open. We are all in immediate danger. There is no room for failure now. We cannot close the breach without you.
They're not really gonna be my prisoners. I'm gonna treat them nicely.
If the Inquisition wants the mages, it can have them. We want them gone by sundown tomorrow.
Then we have no choice but to surrender to the Inquisition. I'll go prepare for the journey to Haven. The breach will be closed. We must do what we can to restore peace to a world that sorely needs it.
But yeah, Alistair's also the dad of Morgan's son in my playthrough. Right now I'm just a rogue archer build. Later on I'm gonna go for the what is it called? Artificer. So I can make my own, like I can make bombs and stuff. Because he could either be that or he can be Saris type, the assassin rogue, or he can be the dual wielding. Trying to remember what he was called. Cole.
Suffered enough. Why continue to mistreat them?
It is not mistreating them to take reasonable precautions.
Whatever you call it, the situation with the mages is unstable and likely to deteriorate, just as the circles did.
What did you think we were doing? Taking the mages prisoner?
There's an open hole in the veil. They're going to take terrible risks closing the breach.
And we offer them nothing as incentive. They will rebel again. How could you go along with this, Cassandra?
At the time, I had no better solution. I don't suppose you have one now. The sole point of the Herald's mission was to gain the mage's aid, and that was accomplished.
The voice of pragmatism speaks. Here I was, just starting to enjoy the circular arguments.
Closing the breach is all that matters.
The longer the breach is open, the more damage it does. We should head there as soon as possible.
Agreed.
We should look into the things you saw in this dark future. The assassination of Empress Celine. A demon army.
Sounds like something a Tevinter cult might do. Orlais falls, the Imperium rises. Chaos for everyone.
I do.
One battle at a time. It's going to take time to
honestly,
organize our troops and the mage recruits.
just got back into this, like I said, about a week ago.
Join us. None of this means anything without you.
But this is the first time I've actually done a live playthrough. Usually I just record pieces of games that I play and then I upload it on my channel.
And I'd hoped to sit out the assault on the breach. Take a nap. Maybe go for a walk.
What is it they say? No rest for the wicked.
Meet us there when you're ready.
I'll skip the war council, but I would like to see this breach up close, if you don't mind.
Then you're staying?
Oh, didn't I mention? The South is so charming and rustic. I adore it to little pieces.
There's no one I'd rather be stranded in time with, future or present.
Excellent choice. But let's not get stranded again anytime soon, yes?
I'll begin preparations to march on the summit. Make a willing.
Like, honestly, the reason why I'm playing this game again is because friends and subscribers have been asking me to play it again. Well, they've never seen me. Well, only my friends have seen me play it.
And my miners appreciate your business. You'll have your Illyrium by the end of the week. I should tell you, Ambassador, the Chantry raised some fuss when they learned about our arrangement.
The Inquisition must certainly seem an audacious idea to the Grand Clerics. We hope to convince them it is a necessary...
We're about ready to get into a really heavy fight.
I'll take my leave. Good day.
Who was she, Ambassador?
A merchant. I thought we should reach out to the dwarves to secure lyrium for the Inquisition's mages. According to Lady Corpin, it raised the ire of the Chantry.
Oh.
Access to lyrium makes us rather more formidable than anticipated. We are becoming a challenge. Sadly, the remaining Grand Clerics appear to be consolidating the Chantry's power instead of converting the masses.
Mage circles started falling years ago. The Chantry was troubled even before the Divine's murder.
Yet many people continue to bear it great love. We will not benefit from its decline.
So in this game, I'm going to try to romance her.
Nevara, Ferelden, Antiva, and even Rivain to a common cause.
Has the Chantry truly promoted such peace?
Andrastes' chant is familiar across kingdoms, a source of many shared customs. That is the crucial point. Common ground is the start of all negotiations.
I suppose a shared faith can be useful when talking with strangers.
Precisely. And these similar interests are merely where we begin. We must learn to think beyond our own wants to secure peace in Thedas.
How did someone so lovely and selfless go into Elysian politics, Lady Montillier?
Well, that is... really, you give me too much credit. While you're here, I do have a question. The remaining Grand Clerics sent a missive inquiring about the events at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
I used to, I played Dark Souls 3 a while ago. Yeah, it's kind of, it was a bit for me, but I actually beat it after a while. And then I recently got, what was that game? Elden Ring?
I'll tell the Chantry I was saved by circumstance, not divine intervention.
Yet as rumors your Andrastes herald grow, the Grand Clerics may not believe such a humble reply. A difficult situation, and I thank you for your answer. A good day to you.
More healing drafts for you, revered mother.
Oh,
Thank you.
Let me see.
If you find anything,
I don't have any to tear in. Dang it. What are these? Not for the page of Syrian and... Oh, I can do this after.
The best of the mages are ready, Herald. Be certain you are prepared for the assault on the breach. We cannot know how you...
I hope you have fun with it. It's it can be really stressful though. Myself, I've only ever played it once and only for a little while. But that was a long time ago. I barely remember the story. I know it's the same people who make this game. A few of my friends are very deep into the Mass Effect games.
Focus past the Herald. Let his will
draw from you.
Yeah, I thought I made a sniper on my playthrough, and it was so tough to command the people.
You did it.
But then again, I didn't really put too much time into it. It was a friend of mine's game, so I only had it for the night. Sorry for the long loads.
Solus confirms the heavens are scarred but calm. The breach is sealed. We've reports of lingering rifts, and many questions remain. But this was a victory. Word of your heroism has spread.
You know how many were involved. Luck put me at the center.
A strange kind of luck. I'm not sure if we need more or less. But you're right. This was a victory of Alliance. One of the few in recent memory. With the breach closed, that alliance will need new focus.
Forces approaching! To arms!
What? We must get to the gates.
Never a dull this, is there?
I'll help here. You get to Cullen. He'll know what we can do.
Cullen?
One watchguard reporting. It's a massive force, the bulk over the mountain.
Under what banner?
None.
None?
I can't come in unless you open.
If you started with the Templars, you would have gotten him instead of the mage that we have with us. And at this point, the mage would have came.
I came to warn you, to help. People are coming to hurt you. You probably already know.
What is this? What's going on?
The Templars come to kill you.
Templars? Is this the Order's response to our talks with the mages, attacking blindly?
The Red Templars went to the Elder One. You know him, he knows you. You took his mages. There.
I know that man. This Elder One.
He's very angry that you took his mages.
Cullen, give me a plan. Anything.
Haven is no fortress. If we are to withstand this monster, we must control the battle. Get out there and hit that force. Use everything you can.
Mages! You have sanction to engage them. That is Samson. He will not make it easy. Inquisition, with the Herald! For your lives! For all of us!
In my opinion, fighting with the Templars makes it a very easier game because the mages don't have armor. You can just they take a lot more damage.
Everyone to the gates.
Being a warrior is easier to break crates and obstacles than the rogue.
the Chantry. It's the only building that might hold against that beast. At this point, just make them work for it.
The villagers will need help if they are to survive this.
I was gonna say, Cullen is one of the few people that's in every single Dragon Age. By kicking. Some games they make the bow into like a bladed weapon. But yeah, no, not this one. So in this part you have to save some people around that need help.
Someone's yelling.
Yeah, here we go.
I can't. Someone help me. Outside. Let me at it.
Where is she?
I knew you'd come. We are
I hear a voice.
Harold.
You can, and then they'll die, and then the game will make you feel bad for remembering the deaths of those that you left behind. If you ever played the first Dragon Age, when the zombies attack right click, if you let one of the people die, then yeah, it does the same thing. Oh, cool. Like I said, I hope you like the game.
We've rallied everyone into the Chantry.
Okay, that was the last of the people.
Move! Keep going! The Chantry is your shelter!
But yeah, no, if you first played the first Dragon Age at Red Cliff and the zombies attack, if you manage to save everybody and find all the people that you'd need to help boost your thing, it'll they're gonna have like a vigil, like they're gonna say for those that they lost, but then they say, thankfully nobody died. No, yeah, this time no one died.
What it looks like. It's got a path for that army. They'll kill everyone in Haven.
The Elder One doesn't care about
Yeah.
the village. He only wants the Herald.
It's just it takes a long time. In fact, if I could record on my Xbox, I could show you how to do it.
If it will save these people, he can have me.
It won't. He wants to kill you. No one else matters, but he'll crush them. Kill them anyway. I don't like him.
You don't like Harold. There are no tactics to make this survive.
Yeah, that's the problem with being a mage, is that the friendly fire will burn will burn your people, the NPCs.
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we'd bury Haven.
We're dying, but we can decide how. Many don't get that choice.
Yeah, no, I've made that mistake before too.
Chancellor Roderick can help. He wants to say it before he dies.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it unless you'd made the summer pilgrimage, as I have. The people can escape. She must have shown me. Andraste must have shown me so I can tell you.
What about it, Cullen? Will it work? Possibly. If he shows us the path. What of your escape? Perhaps you will surprise it. Find a way.
Yeah, the first Inquisition, I tried to get my mage character to romance Cullen, but he chickens out.
Harold, if you are meant for this, if the Inquisition is meant for this, I will pray for you.
But yeah, sadly, even if you had friendly fire off, if you could get a way to turn it off, it still would recognize the NPCs as not your allies.
If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
We will exact a heavy price. They will not take us easily.
Just saved all these people, they're dead anyway.
There's our glorious end. All it needs is aiming.
Yep, there's a tainted dragon that's attacking us. In fact, have you ever played Dragon Age 2? The one with Hawk and Kirkwall? if you had the oh, nice, nice. Yeah. So if you've ever played the DLC for number 2, yeah, you find that when you're trying to find your hawks, like what happened with the wardens where they're going crazy. That creature inside of it is the big bad in this one, Corypheus. And Zarek makes a return in this game, and he blames himself for it coming out. Come on. I know I'm leaving all the material behind too. Normally I would be picking them up, but because I'm streaming, like that's gonna take way too long. I just skip it.
Move. Now!
You actually did kill Corypheus in the second game, but he what he does is he transports himself to the nearest person that has the blade in them, and he corrupts them and makes himself out of their blood. So he's somewhat immortal.
Enough!
Pretender, you toy with forces beyond your ken. No more.
Whatever you are, I'm not afraid.
Words mortals often hurl at the darkness. Once they were mine, they are always lies. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One. The will that is Corypheus. You will kneel.
Why are you here? What do you want from us?
I ask for nothing, because it is not in your power to give. But that will not stop me. I am here for the...
Yeah.
The process of removing it begins now. It is your fault, Herald. You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts, I crafted to assault the very heaven. And you used the anchor to undo my work. The gall.
Take it! I didn't ask for this!
Mortals have always cried thus. Praise me, for I would end the silence that answers. I once breached the Fade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion withered Tevinter and correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty. anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling. So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires. And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
You expect me to fight? But that's not why I kept you talking. Enjoy your victory. Here's your prize.
Yeah, the first game you could. The warrior could switch out to, from sword and shield to great sword to arch. But he just couldn't have the awesome moves that the rogue had. And that's Skyhold, so I'm almost there. I think there's only like 3 ghosts to kill, and then a lot of dialogue. A 2-handed rogue would be strange. I can't make him run the, yeah, there it goes. Yeah, it was. You could use every weapon except you couldn't use abilities with it. You had to swap it out to the daggers or to the bow. So unfortunately at this part, you can't use your abilities, and he needs to be walking really slow.
It's cold. Nothing.
And seeing this blizzard and making me cold.
Embers. Recent.
Yeah.
Thank the Maker.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, thankfully that's done. Now it's cutscene time.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're hobbled.
It can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
You need rest.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
If they're arguing about what we do next, I need to be there.
Another heated voice won't help. Even yours. Perhaps especially yours. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defenders stand and fall.
I don't think there's a good way to make any noises in this game.
The more the enemy is
Sometimes if you
the more miraculous your actions appear.
mess with the face just a little bit too much, the cutscene right here where they're talking, the teeth phase through the skin.
We have been called to endure. What we perhaps must come to believe.
Mother Giselle, I just don't see how what I believe matters. Lies or not, Corypheus is a real physical threat. We can't match that with hope alone.
Dragon Age the musical. I was gonna say in this game, yeah, she actually, Liliana actually sings at you instead of harmonizing at you. Hey, how's it going? No, this is not the Unmaker playthrough, sorry. I'm gonna do the Unmaker after I unlock the Golden Nug. Because the Unmaker needs this huge, massive bonus before we start. You can just tear through everybody.
A word.
A wise woman, worth heeding. Her kind understand the moments that unify a cause. Or fracture it. The orb Corypheus carried, the power he used against you, it is elf. Corypheus used the orb to open the breach.
Yeah, I was just telling some of the other viewers that
I do not yet know how Corypheus survived. Nor
About the
am I certain
Unmaker,
how people
that
react
playthrough
to
I
the
made for
orb's origin.
a long time ago.
Alright. What is it, and how do you know about it? They were foci, used to channel ancient magics. I have seen such things in the Fade, old memories of older magic. Corypheus may think it of it. His empire's magic was built on the bones of my people. Knowing or not, he risks our alliance. I cannot allow it.
This whole mess is confusing. I can see how elves might be an easy target.
History would agree. But there are steps we can take to prevent such a distraction.
Oh, alright. Cool. But yeah, I just I saved the mages, and now I'm getting Skyhold. You can check it out after if you want to.
Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide. There is a place that waits for a force to hold it.
We just got past the beginning.
Inquisition can build, grow.
Yeah, this game is like is set in 3 parts, so we just got the part 1. Yeah. In fact, the intro is pretty long too. Especially if you don't skip it. And there's Skyhold.
Sky.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage. If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus. What drew him to you?
He came for this, and now it's useless to him, so he wants me dead. That's it.
The anchor has power, but it's not why you're still standing here. Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it. You.
It's unanimous. have that much confidence in me?
All of these people have their lives because of you. They will follow.
That wasn't the question.
I will not lie. Handing this power to anyone is troubling. But I have to believe this is meant to be. There would be no Inquisition without you. How it will serve, how you lead, that must be yours to decide.
The sad thing is, even if you were a warrior, you'd never be able to use this beautiful sword. You only use it to execute people.
Corypheus will never let me live in peace. He made that clear. He intends to be a god, to rule over us all. Corypheus must be stopped.
Wherever you lead us.
Have our people been told? They have.
So yeah, you get to judge people in this game, and
Commander, will they follow?
if you choose to execute people, you can use it to behead them.
Will you fight? Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your inquisitor!
I think it auto saves as soon as I do it. Maybe in another playthrough I'll do it. I was actually gonna yeah, no, I said I was gonna get Skyhold, and again I was gonna end the stream. It's already been almost 2 hours.
So this is where it begins.
But yeah, no, I still have to do submissions to unlock the ability to do so. I gotta get the throne.
This is where we turn that promise into action.
You gotta get
But
some
what do we do?
diplomats.
We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
Could he strike at us here? We can't have a repeat of what happened at Haven.
Skyhold has the bones to withstand Corypheus. After what you did with one trebuchet, I'd bet against direct attack.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. In that strange future you experienced, Empress Celine had been assassinated.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he'll bolster with a massive force of demons, or so the future tells us.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. He's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. He can help.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet
Yep.
privately on the battlements. Trust me.
Sadly, Bianca's not nearly as awesome as she is in
Well,
the second game.
we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
I guess I'll play a little bit more since there's some story mode right here.
This is the Inquisition. Does the old ruin.
Gonna go see Varric's buddy. Oh wait. Gotta seat my people.
Maker, you're a mess. Let me have a look at you. Are you all right, my dear? Were you hurt? You look dreadful.
I'll be fine, don't worry.
You bear it well. Good. The troops will take their cue from your composure. Now, let's keep up appearances. You've handled this crisis competently,
Um,
saving as many lives
there
as you
is in
did.
most areas, but
But
not
the
in
enemy struck
Skyhold.
a serious blow
For some
against
reason in
the
Skyhold,
Inquisition.
almost every point
We
that
must
you
let
jump
it go.
off will cause absolutely no damage. And you'll and in the regular world, to survive from like falls of damage, you just summon a horse and then use that to the horse will take the fall.
Were cut down. I failed them.
You haven't failed them, my dear. The men and women who fight for you gave their lives for a great cause, and they fought to the end. The rest still fight, and you will fail them if you give up now. Our
Yeah,
enemy
she's the
advances
third choice for the next
and
divine.
does not sit idly by. Act first and teach them to fear us. I think you know what needs to be done, my dear.
So, Inquisitor. It's Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little badges I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Draste, what does step in?
Let me know what she says. I could use some clarification myself.
It's swearing, not praying. She doesn't answer. Not like she's supposed to. I know what happened to you. Or what everyone here thinks happened. It seems... I don't know what it seems.
I can't help if you don't explain what's wrong exactly.
It's got to be nonsense, doesn't it? What kind of screwed if it isn't? I mean, that Carifi thing. A Magister, right? Story is, he cracked the Golden City. But that's a hazy dream. If not, seat of the Maker, real thing. A seat needs a book, so the Maker, real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world, real things. It's too far, isn't it? I just want to plug the Skyhold rubbish so I can go play.
Keep calling it nonsense. That perspective will keep the Inquisition grounded.
Oh, I can do that. Sure could use a few more people shouting no. We fight, the bad things go away, everyone calms down, and everything goes back to normal. Well-paid normal.
Just be useful. Ugh, the people I have to work with.
I know, right? Good luck with this lot. But I'll be here. Now, where's food?
Yeah, she's a little weird. She's one of the red jennies.
So this is Skyhold.
Yeah, she doesn't. She's afraid of anything like godly, demony.
Let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications. We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
He's not going to get the better of us again.
We lost good soldiers that day, loyal men and women. Let him come. I swear I'll take the twisted bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
I'm grateful for your support.
It's my job, isn't it? Killing Darkspawn. Look, in spite of it all, there is hope. The people flock to your banner. They believe in you. Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
There's so little I remember. What if they're right?
Does it even matter? Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope. The truth doesn't matter. Listen to me talk. Your time is valuable and I've wasted enough of it.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk. The
Not
champion
in
of
there.
Turquoise.
Though, I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk,
The horse can be spawned
figured you might have some
in the
friendly
regular
advice
outer
about
worlds. It can't be spawned inside of Skyhold.
I did fight him after all.
But there is a an area where you could change the mount.
This view reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
If I thought like that, I'd never get anything done.
How do you put it out of your head?
I go out into the wilderness and find something that wants to kill me. That usually clears my mind.
It always worked for me.
It's not a wyvern, it's a drasilisk. But like I said, all the mounts are land, so none of them fly, which is sad. Would have been really cool to try on a wyvern.
Messed with their minds.
Or wyvern.
Against each other.
If the wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
No, but they can take damage.
If that's what happened to the wardens, do you think we can free them?
It's possible. But we need to know more first.
I mean, it'd be really cool if the giant nug could attack, though.
His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as
So at this point, the warden you have to meet would be one of three people. It would either be Stroud, Alistair, if he left him as a Grey Warden, or Loghain.
I appreciate the help.
I'm doing this as much for myself as for you. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Well, it depends on how you build him.
This thing is not a stray
But yeah, I think mine said I made him
it has no business being here.
side with the mages.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
Not sure. I gotta double check my my Dragon Age keep.
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
It is a demon.
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex. Cole warned us about Corypheus at Haven. He saved a lot of lives.
And what will its help cost? How many lives will this demon later claim?
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solas. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But you claim Cole looks like a young man. Is it possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so. I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
If none
Take
of
the
us
hat from
remember
him.
He could be anywhere.
Too bad I can't copy the hat and just have everybody wear it.
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. dying. I'm... dead.
Glad to see you're settling in, Cole. Here I was worried you'd have trouble making friends.
Every breath slower. Like lying in a warm bath. Sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone. Cracked brown pain. Dry. Scraping. Thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
Solus tried to explain what you are, but honestly, I stopped listening after a while. Any chance you could explain it?
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
You have a choice to later on help Cole either become more human or more like a spirit.
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yes, helping. I help them.
I'm trying to befriend him so he stays with us.
There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please.
Yep.
The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
You say he won't die for hours yet, but you can't know that for certain.
His body is failing.
He could recover. Or the healers could find another way to help him.
How do you know?
I don't, and neither do you. That's part of life.
Try. I want to stay.
Yay, and I got a creepy demon that's staying with us. You can actually at the what is it called? There's a mirror in the Black Emporium where you can change your appearance. I'm gonna go talk to Bull real quick.
So that Tevinter guy sent you into the future?
I've got no problem with normal magic, but Tevinter goes beyond all reason.
I know, right? The Vints are always pushing.
How did I trigger it? There's supposed to be a cutscene. Maybe I gotta go out here. There she is.
You knew where Hawk was all along.
You're damned right I did.
You conniving little shit.
You kidnapped me. You interrogated me. What did you expect?
Hey, enough!
That's what the place where I had earlier is exactly where they were supposed to be.
We needed someone to lead this Inquisition. Hawk was our only hope. He was the champion of Kirkwall. The mages respected him. And you kept him from us.
The Inquisition has a leader.
Hawk would have been at the Conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy.
You can't change the past, Cassandra.
So I must accept what? That the Maker wanted all this to happen? That he... Varric is a liar, Inquisitor.
That's actually what I did in one of my playthroughs. Like I said, my Unmaker from part 1 killed everybody, and then I made a Hawk. Like the Unmaker, kill everybody.
We all know whose side you're on.
He was a treacherous mage. He said it with the Templars.
Attacking him now won't help us, Cassandra.
Ha! Exactly.
And you better not be keeping anything else from us.
I understand.
He did bring Hawk. Late, perhaps, but Hawk is with us. As are you.
You know what I think? If Hawk had been at the temple, he'd be dead too. You people have done enough to him.
I believed him. He spun his story for me and I swallowed it. If I just explained what was at stake, if I just made him understand. But I didn't, did I? I didn't explain why we needed Hawk. I'm such a fool.
You're too hard on yourself, Cassandra.
Not hard enough, I think.
You can't believe that.
I want you to know, I have no regrets. Maybe if we'd found Hawk, the Maker wouldn't have needed to send you. But he did. I don't know what's to come, but you're more than I could have hoped for.
She actually is very romantic. I mean, and she's also Navarran royalty, so... Okay, down here's the forge.
What did they make down here? And what can I make?
Serve the Lord who loaded his catapult with ammo.
Yeah. In fact, you know what? I should. But thank you for joining me. I just wanted to show you that that little things with Hawk. I'm gonna save that game right there. But like I said, I could do the next playthrough later on. But yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it was fun having you along, and I hope you come by and see my stuff again, or check it out again. Anyways, you have a great day.